No Hard Feelings, in which Jennifer Lawrence made her film debut in a full-fledged comedy, has a touching conclusion as the characters overcome their obstacles. The focus of the movie, which was directed by Gene Stupnitsky from a script he and John Phillips co-wrote, is on Jennifer Lawrence's Maddie, a native of Montauk who is recruited to help the reclusive 19-year-old Percy come out of his shell before he leaves for Princeton. No Hard Feelings, which is billed as a body comedy, includes a lot of character development and emotional beats as Maddie and Percy find their rhythm and grow closer. The drama in No Hard Feelings begins when Percy finds that Maddie, who is having financial difficulties and is in danger of losing her home, only contacted him because his parents placed an advertisement to assist him before leaving for college. Maddie wanted the automobile that Percy's parents were gifting her very badly. No Hard Feelings concluded with Maddie and Percy supporting one another as they matured. In order to go to California, Maddie sold her house to friends, paid off her property taxes, and opened herself emotionally. In the meantime, Percy developed self-assurance and friends and was able to leave his room without worrying about being teased. Will Maddie and Percy still be friends? When Percy believes he and Maddie are dating, they talk about the possibility of living apart, but Maddie is against it. The main reason for this is that Maddie is aware that they aren't truly dating, but she also feels that their distance makes it impossible for them to maintain contact. In No Hard Feelings, Percy promises to spend Thanksgiving in Montauk, but Maddie will be in California, creating even another barrier to their connection. For a few months, Percy and Maddie will probably stay in touch, but it's conceivable that Percy will grow too busy with work at Princeton to keep in touch all the time. Especially after spending her entire childhood in Montauk, Maddie will find it challenging to settle down in California. No harsh senses even though Maddie and Percy are physically separated. They are still close friends because of the sort of connection that helped them each overcome their own obstacles and face their personal concerns in order to move ahead rather than remain mired in the past. Even if they don't stay friends after breaking up in No Hard Feelings, they will always remember the ways they supported one another since their relationship was successful. Maddie and Percy will always be pals in that sense. Why Maddie relocated to California. Throughout No Hard Feelings, Maddie refuses to put her mother's house up for sale. Instead, she chooses to compete for the automobile Percy's parents offered her in order to use Uber and pay the house's property taxes. But by the time the movie is over, Maddie has decided to go to California, so she sells the house and uses the proceeds to do so after getting a little reality check from Percy. She becomes aware that she has been living in the past and blaming everyone else for the choices she has made in her life. Maddie had excellent right to be upset, but she had been holding on to her father's rejection of her since he didn't want anything to do with her. Maddie had always wanted to live in California, but she couldn't bring herself to do it until she was able to overcome her fear of change. Maddie understood that she could work things out on her own with individuals who actually cared for her, and that she didn't need her father to get in touch with her. The last step in letting go of the past was selling her mother's home, which gave Maddie the freedom to take large risks and do something courageous for herself. The meaningful reason for Maddie's adoption of Milo. In order to meet Percy, Maddie fakes adopting Milo at the beginning of No Hard Feelings, but she abandons the plan because she is too preoccupied with sleeping with Percy and acquiring the automobile. Milo has sentimental meaning to Maddie, so she decides to adopt him and bring him with her to California. Milo plays a significant role in her relationship with Percy, and Maddie probably wanted to obtain a dog as a memento of their friendship and the experiences they shared. Even though she isn't initially capable of taking care of the dog, Maddie steps up in a way that she previously wasn't able to. Maddie also understands what it's like to be left behind, and if she had promised to adopt Milo but failed to do so, people would have drawn analogies between her and her father, which was not who she was as a person. While Milo obviously has problems, he also possesses the ability to love and be loved if given the chance, mirroring Maddie's emotional journey throughout the movie. Milo will not only serve as a pleasant link with Montauk but also as a reminder of the bond she developed with Percy. No Hard Feelings has a classic comedy vibe, and Lawrence gets to play a vulgar, hard-boiled, and just amusing character. No Hard Feelings, the actress's latest drama after years of appearing in them, may represent a change in direction for her acting career. Her most notable performances have ranged from franchise films like The Hunger Games and X-Men. Lawrence will play the lead roles in the crime drama Mob Girl and the horror film Die, My Love, respectively. However, since the actress will soon also be seen in dramas and biopics, viewers shouldn't anticipate Lawrence to stray too far from the sorts of films she's previously done. Although it doesn't appear like a straight-up comedy will be in the works anytime soon, Lawrence may yet return to the genre in the future. Thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and click the bell.